Hey, look at there. You better get in here.
Yeah, I told you.
Didn't know that.
Gotta get a load of this. So how you been?
Going out on the back porch, she's out there.
Okay. Well, it's warm.
I hear a voice that sounds familiar. Ah, there's that Doug.
Hey.
How are you?
Oh, good.
Heaven's sakes, this is a surprise.
Grandma McPeek.
Now, what you
Hi,
doing?
Grandma.
Got the photographer here.
Got the photographer.
Well,
It's rusty. I don't know
Oh my
whether
goodness.
you want to paint it up someday or not.
No, it's actually in pretty good shape.
That's your old scooter.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That's how you got your start.
It
wasn't
did. I have a
It
picture of
was.
me going down the hill over there
Yeah.
on it. And
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Jack. One day he was uptown and I don't know whether it's a hardware or where. He saw that thing sitting outside. He says, I swear that looks like our scooter. And he got home, it was. Doug was up there. That was where you got your start, wasn't
yeah, right here. Oh, you guys brought that up. That's really cool.
it? Yeah.
That's good timing.
I went down this morning. No, I didn't run up until this morning. There was dirt on it. It was dirty black.
Hey, she gave it a bath this morning.
Okay,
I gave
you
it a
cheated.
bath.
Said she was gonna.
With my eyes.
Smile.
Hey.
These are my grandparents, Jack and Martha McPeek. How long have you guys been married?
It will be 65 years in August, Dougie.
65 years.
That's a long time.
Happily married.
Happily
Is
married.
that right?
Most of the time.
They're still smiling. That's good.
There's been a few times that I'd like to bonk you on, but decided not to.
So I used to come down here. I spent my summers here for several years in grade school.
You sure did.
And I used to skateboard in the town. I remember it was before skateboarding even came here. And didn't you hear that I was here? There was a skateboarder uptown or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still got them up there. They have no place to skate.
Still no skateboarding
Really?
in Mount
Uh-uh.
Gilead.
You need to start one here.
Someday.
But I don't know.
Maybe I'll retire here and
Now it looks like down at Carrington. We was down there yesterday. It's still down there.
Is that thing coming in? Turn that thing off.
yeah, you can turn that thing
Turn that
down.
off.
Turn it
It'll
Is there a volume or?
take
The bottom button.
the bottom button. There, it's off.
There we go.
No, that thing is squawking. It squawks all the time.
If you're like, what are your grandparents? They run a police station or something?
It's like grandma. It talks a lot.
Oh.
Oh,
Anyhow, where were we? Oh, any stories? Do you have any crazy stories about me?
any crazy stories?
story, yeah.
Oh, land.
Well, I tell you what. He was down there crawling around in the road down there, and I picked you up and I laid you up on the grass. And I said, "Stay out there." And he says, "I'm playing dog." And I said, "I don't care what you play. Play up there in the grass." And I turned around again, and there he was out in the road. So I picked him up and smacked his butt and brought him up here at the house, and I put him in the house. And Grandma was about ready to eat me up, you know, because I smacked him.
You cried and I was
And I
mad
come around and I
because
sit on the
he-
side porch here, and you come up and put your arm around me. Says, "I love you, Grandpa." And Grandma was standing there and says, "I can't believe it."
Before
You
you
got
cried,
spanked in the
because
rear, you
Grandpa
pretty
had
bad.
smacked you.
Even then I was quick. I was quick-witted. I'm like, I was smooth. I got myself out of that one, didn't I?
You did, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Let's
goodness.
see, what's some more? There's many, I'm sure. What's some
Well,
more?
how about the time you wanted to stay up here instead of going to the fair?
That's right.
Uh-oh.
And we all went to the fair anyway.
Took
The
you-
next day we looked down, there you was going down the hill by yourself. And you wanted to go to the fair.
You didn't know
I think I
that.
remember
with-
that.
To start with, he did
Oh,
want
my
to
goodness.
the,
So
And
independent.
found out the fair was down there, he's ready to go.
yeah. Yeah, and you wanted to
Just
go
took me a
all
little
the
bit.
time.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, you just had a lot of fun going to the fair. You wasn't a bad boy like
Uh-oh.
Nick and Bob.
Yes, Nick and Bob.
They stayed out in the trailer.
The trailer out there, and they would sneak out in the middle of the night.
Sneak out, and they had beer cans. They put them. They weren't too smart. They put them in the garbage pail we knew where it was coming
Yeah, you
from.
guys weren't
We
stupid.
weren't that dumb.
That's funny. I remember always being jealous that they got to go out. And
Yeah, well, they did a lot of running around, I think.
the next
They
morning,
did that at home, too.
Yeah.
When was it they got locked out? Your dad
I don't
locked
remember
the
that.
door. And when Nick come up to try to get in, he opened the door.
Said surprise.
Yeah, he was surprised.
That's
Well,
You know, one thing I do remember is when you took my friend Casey and I to Youngstown
Yeah.
to see
Yes.
their skateboarders. That was the first time I ever saw a pro skater in person.
Was
And
it?
I think it was on my birthday, or
I think that was one thing. We were glad we took you because we knew you really enjoyed that.
yes, I did.
You
Yeah.
had a big time, you and him both.
yeah, you wanted to go up and we wanted to think about.
That seemed like an
Thursday.
awful long
Your
ways
dad
to
said, well,
go.
you'd really like to go up there. So we said, okay, we'll come up and take you guys up there.
It's the rest
Yeah.
of history, huh?
That trip there, yeah.
From then on, you took off on the skateboard.
Yep, I've been skating.
You
It's been
built
20
your
years.
own
Yep,
out in the
I have
backyard.
my own little ramp, which is now a
You
swimming
did.
pool. They put a pool in there, but
Yeah, I always thought you was gonna break your neck on that little one.
oh, knock on wood. I still worry about getting hurt.
Do you really?
Remember when you got on the
Let's hope
skateboard?
you don't. Yeah.
I remember on Avalon, you got on the board. Grandma started freaking out because you had in your mind that you could skate, that you
Yeah.
were gonna do it.
Did he fall that time?
I don't think you fell.
I think the first time he got on was over Mount Vernon
Yeah.
at Jackie's. And some of Kathy's kids had a skateboard they had there. So he got on, and then he ain't anymore got on until he was off backwards. Skateboard went that way, and he went this way.
Wow.
Skateboard wasn't too good for me.
Yeah, you guys were great grandparents. I mean, my goodness.
We're glad that we spent the time we did with you.
Well, I appreciate it.
Because if you ever become grandparents, love them when they're little, because they get any size,
my
so they're
goodness.
off.
And see, I haven't seen you for about, what, 9 months?
I don't know.
Oh, no, it hadn't been that long. We saw
You guys, it was
him.
before
Oh, you
Florida.
see-
We saw him in January, New Year's Eve, didn't we?
Yes, that's right. At
Yeah.
Lori's wedding.
In January, New
That
Year's
counts.
Eve.
Well, January.
Oh, yeah, out the big wedding. Oh, boy.
Woo!
Oh,
That was fun.
That's right.
yeah.
And we saw him last July. That was the last I saw Owen, was in
Oh,
July.
he stopped here one night. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
You stopped here one night.
I was on a trip or
You
something.
You
did.
had been
You
someplace.
had
Come back by.
You surprised us then.
Yes, I did, because my
I
dad was
like
here
those
earlier.
surprises. Yeah, that's
Your
right.
dad was here, wasn't he?
He was still here.
Yeah.
That's
It was just
right.
a total coincidence.
Because we couldn't believe the doorbell rang. I don't know who did go to the door.
Dark.
There was Doug.
Surprise.
Come back from someplace that I just he
I
said.
think it was in Columbus or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Even yesterday, my dad's like, well, make sure to call him. Make sure to call him.
yeah.
So I called you last night. Hope it wasn't too late.
No, it don't matter. As long as we're gonna be here, that's the main thing. I got up this morning, I thought I should do some cleaning, but then I don't know, every now and then my blood pressure will make a dive down. When it makes a dive down, I go down with it about. I get real dizzy. Lay down and just take it easy for an hour or two and come out of it.
We just were up at the grave filming,
Yeah.
which, you know, is there any-
Oh, you know what? You should have been there. What was it? It wasn't yesterday. Wednesday. Ernestine was there, wasn't she? We was there the day before. Those trees were beautiful. They were in full bloom.
That's what the guy said up there. Something about 2 days ago.
Yes.
How we
Did you,
should
did
have.
you go up through there?
If you, yeah, he went up and they did filming up there
Oh,
at the
right.
grave.
Yeah.
But it was, Doug, you'd have gotten some beautiful pictures of the
Cool.
trees. Because usually we let Chuck know a lot of times because he'll come down just to see.
But the thing was,
trees.
it rained that night.
Yeah.
And,
And then it got cold in the morning. It was 30 the next morning, which is a freeze.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, it was cold a couple days
they
ago.
wasn't pretty then. But
It was good to go up there. Is there anything
Real bright pink.
of my mom that I have similar characteristics of?
Okay, let's see.
You know what I mean? You said that she liked movies, and I often wonder how I'm entertaining now and I'm musical. I have so many qualities.
One thing when she was
Music.
home, but she was,
Yeah.
when she was home, like, she would get all ready for bed and everything, and then she'd pop some popcorn, and she'd get a movie on there, and she'd go in there and she'd sit down at the TV and watch the movie. The rest of us all go to bed.
So she's a night owl.
Yes.
She's
She's
a night
always
owl.
been a night owl. Are you a night owl?
Very much
Okay.
so, I think.
She wasn't a morning person.
All right, well that's good.
And so you take that after her, because she never was in the morning. But she'd stay up all night.
That's so me.
She liked working at night when she worked at the.
She said when she sold real estate, there was one night, 2 o'clock in the morning, they were signing the papers.
That sounds like me.
Most people are in bed sleeping at
No,
2
that's
o'clock
good,
in the
that's
morning. No, you're very much.
We said she
I
roller
think you're
skated.
probably more like her than what Nick is.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, I've kind of through the years
follow
noticed
things.
that, especially
Yeah.
with the music, and you
Yeah.
said she used to roller skate a lot too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she roller skated, yeah.
Because I mean that's kind of related to skateboarding if you think
Yeah.
about it. And she did competitions, and
Yeah.
I just
yeah,
remember that
Yeah,
now.
Yeah. She did.
but she loved music. But she'd go in there and sit on there, and hammer on that old piano in there.
Her piano, that piano don't work anymore though.
She go over there and play it. Well,
Well, her and Jackie both learned on that piano, but Becky went further with her piano than what Jackie did, but she loved it. Because I think, what was it? It was only about 4 days before she died. She went in there and was playing it.
Up on there.
Yeah,
that's what my dad
yeah.
said. Yeah.
Tears in her eyes because she loved her music. Ah.
You know, that
There
piano's
used to
collecting
be
dust.
so much because your dad was always, it's a wonder. Well, Nick likes music though too.
Yeah,
So it's no wonder you kids have music in you because
sure.
her and Chuck both. Chuck still does. Now opera.
Yeah,
But he
my
even
dad,
likes that.
my dad and I were talking about that last night.
Yeah. No.
He likes opera.
Well, he's gone to operas, hasn't he?
Yeah, my dad's all into opera and
Oh,
classical
like
music.
old
Classical music, yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a rock and roll kind of
Me too.
guy.
I like that jazzy stuff. I think
Yeah,
get
pick it
you
up a
going.
little bit, right?
Get you going. I don't like that where they stand girt like that though, 'cause
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the songs now, though, the words, you can't make out what they're saying. A lot of it's over and over and
Yeah,
over.
they're
but-
yelling into a microphone.
Yeah. And of course, in our day, it wasn't
Are
like that.
you playing any now?
No, I've really put the guitar on the back shelf for the skateboard full time. I still strum once in a while. And
Yeah, I bet you do. You
know,
still
but-
got it in you.
it's like if I'm gonna work on one skill more than the other, I'm reaching so many people with my skateboarding. It just seems like by
Yeah.
default all my time is spent
Yeah.
on my
Was
skateboard.
that what you was doing in North Carolina?
Yeah, at an
Skateboarding?
event there.
Yeah. Well, you
So.
do open up a lot of new parks.
Yeah, I still do that. Grand opening of skate parks and skate shops, and this was actually an industry event. It's like a
Was it?
convention, and I sign
Yeah.
posters and meet with the public and the kids
Yeah.
and skate. I hurt my
Yeah.
hand really bad.
You speak to a lot of kids?
Yeah, I go to a lot of churches,
What'd you do
detention
there?
centers, libraries. I just fell on it.
Oh, you fell on it.
So I'm trying to get back that way. I'm trying to not just skateboard. I'm such a mentor to a lot of these kids and a role
Yeah.
model that's
They
the
look
job
up
part
to.
that I like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I get letters and emails every day from kids that, oh man, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be skateboarding, and thanks for the inspiration. And
Hey, that's to make you feel good.
yeah, that's how I feel like I'm doing something that's worthy, and I'm not just out skateboarding, rolling around. I'm making sure to
You're
talk to the kids and influencing them in a positive way.
Yeah. You're not only happy, they are too.
Yeah. Because the kids, there's so many kids that have so many troubles, and they don't have anyone
Yeah.
to turn to, and I'm trying to be the good guy, say, look, don't do drugs and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
No,
You
bless
know,
you for that.
that is bad. You
because-
know, there's a lot of kids that
Their lives
are
are
separated
ruined
from
by
their
it.
parents, and maybe they only have one parent and something like that.
Right.
And my idea always was if they could live on what their dad made, and mom stayed home, at least as long as they was in school and that way, I thought they always did a little better. And I was happy that mother stayed home.
Oh, I was a good
yeah,
mother.
Oh, was
That
I?
hit me so hard, though.
We got the abuse. It's caught on tape.
Yeah. No.
No, but
No.
most kids when they come home, they come. I mean, our kids, they wouldn't anymore open the door and they holler, "Mom!"
That's the first word I had to be here. They thought I was.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah,
it's a
the
real-
family's changed today. It's so
Oh,
sad.
yeah.
I see it all the time on the
All
road.
the
Just
mothers anymore, they work.
broken
I waited
kids.
until the kids got out of school, and then I went to work for 20 years.
I was at a skate park a few months back, and this teenager was just yelling at her mom, just saying all these bad things. I made a scene. I went right up between and said, "Look, hug this woman, tell her you love her." You know,
Yeah,
'Cause if
yeah.
I could go in a time machine, I think with my mom, I would have
You
changed a
would've-
few things when I was
Yeah.
15 and 16. I just
Yeah.
have some regrets there. But
You was always one that you kept everything inside too.
yeah, I was
I think a
a
lot.
rebellious
You did.
teen.
Yes. You was, and
So I'm trying to make up for that now. I
yeah,
think.
well you are, Dougie.
I'm doing all right.
Bless you for doing it
It's
because
true.
no, you see yourself. If you had your years to live over it, you would have changed a little on some of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. But you're a good boy,
I hope so.
and you turned out great.
I
think.
hope so.
Yeah,
And I hope my mom would be proud.
I'm sure she is.
I think
but
about that a lot.
She would
Mhm.
be, and you are doing things that she never dreamed that you'd do, like helping other kids and that. Well, she wouldn't expect you to be doing that, and I'm sure she's very proud of you.
I don't know. There's always a part of me that sees her going, go back to college, or
Yeah,
put on a
Well,
suit and tie.
I
Have a
don't
normal
know.
life.
I guess that's normal with parents. They like to see them go on, but you cannot force a child to go to college. They're not
Yeah.
going to do any good. We've seen it done in our family. Like Elizabeth, the boys, Phil and Stan, neither one of them ever finished. They didn't go very long. They didn't want to go. And you don't shove them into something
Yeah.
they don't want
If
to
they don't
do.
want to go, why it's hard to.
It's a
shove
waste
them
of
into.
your money and their time because
If
they'll
they
never
want to go,
finish.
why you try and help them.
Yeah,
I always figured if I could do something, especially with my dad now, that, well, if I prove him that, I'm making
Yeah.
a legitimate living, I'm doing something positive.
and something you enjoy.
Yeah,
That means more than the money sometimes.
I agree.
If
But
you
no,
are happy
the
with,
money helps out.
well,
It doesn't
you-
hurt.
I know you have to have money to live on, but if you are happy with what you're doing, that means a lot. Because too many do something all their lives that they don't like, and they're
Right.
never happy with their work. No, I think that you should be doing something you like.
I don't disagree
Didn't
with
you?
that.
Well, you liked your work too. You sit out there on that stool.
How you gonna sell Charlie?
Because they always said you did. That's why they
It's a
sent
factory.
Them guys don't
they
sell
sent
it.
the stool home with you. It's down in the garage.
So you like it so much, maybe you were so attached to it, or
They
put a dent in
decided
it or
that
something.
he had that stool for about 45 years. It was time he had retired too. So
I didn't sell
They
the
said it
same
was
tool
in-
35 years.
no, he
Oh,
didn't
only-
do the
only
same
30.
job.
Oh my goodness.
The guy came out one day, the works manager, and he said, "You sure look comfortable sitting on that stool." And I said, "Well, what do you want me to do?" And I said, "Well, if I'm sitting on that stool, the machines are running. And if I'm up, the machine ain't running." I said, "What do you want me to do?" He says, "Keep on sitting on the stool."
He wants that machine running.
Yeah.